New Balance 1906R and Reebok Club C85 are some of the most underrated sneakers on the market today. Comfortable, stylish, and versatile sneakers like these are so often overlooked by overrated sneakers like the Air Force Ones and the Yeezys. Yeah, I said what I said. In this video, we're gonna take a look at the 10 most underrated sneakers that you should know about, so keep watching. Let's start off with 1587's AP87 leather sneakers. This is an Asian American owned brand based in Boston, and let me tell you, the quality of these sneakers are amazing. The upper is made from faux grain Italian leather, so it's extremely soft, and unlike cheap leather, it won't crack or lose its shape, so it'll wear in beautifully. The material is also very low maintenance and easy to clean. All you need is a wet cloth once a month to keep your sneakers crispy white. Most leather sneakers like the Air Force Ones will experience very bad creasing after just a few wears, but the AP87s do not. 1587 tested hundreds of different leathers and backers that provide the most minimal creasing without sacrificing comfort. The sole is made from 100% biodegradable rubber that's extremely soft and gets better with each step. It feels just like walking on a cloud. The interior lining is made from a soft and supple calf leather that's also anti-odor, so your sneakers will smell fresh at all times. Calf leather is a great material for a sneaker because it holds its structure well and conforms to the shape of your feet. Another nice touch is that 1587 uses waxed laces, so it stays clean longer than non-waxed laces. The coating also prevents fraying. Because of its minimal design, the AP87s are so easy to style. These are meant for everyday wear for every occasion. You can keep it casual by throwing on 1587's Lunar New Year hoodie and a pair of jeans, or you can also dress it up with a suit for those special occasions. 1587's slogan is to be unapologetically yourself, especially for Asian Americans. So however way you decide to style these versatile sneakers, don't be afraid to show the world who you are. Next sneaker is the New Balance 1906R. It retails for $150. This is another Y2K inspired running shoe, but with all of New Balance's design elements. This is a perfect sneaker for hot weather because of its mesh upper. It's one of the best New Balance sneakers in terms of ventilation and breathability. Although this looks like a running shoe, this sneaker is mainly marketed towards fashion, and this is obvious because of the suede paneling on the upper. The absorbed cushioning on the midsole provides excellent shock absorption for all-day comfort, but in turn you get a very chunky outsole measuring to 6mm, which is above average for running shoes. Another downside is that the sneaker is slightly bulkier and heavier than your average sneaker, weighing in at 400 grams. But overall, the 1906R has so many more pros than cons. From its high quality materials, exceptional craftsmanship, and comfort, this sneaker is definitely a must-have in your wardrobe. Because of its chunky silhouette, I would style these with loose-fitting trousers and tops. Also, to embrace that Y2K aesthetic, pair these with vintage clothing like jean shorts, clean white socks, and a brown hoodie. Next sneaker is a Salomon XT6. This sneaker retails for $200. This is a performance sneaker made for long distance running, specifically for off-road running, but now it's more geared towards the fashion market. It was first released in 2012, but exploded in popularity ever since GQ named the sneaker as their sneaker of the year in 2019. This sneaker initially did horribly in sales, so the special project manager wanted to get rid of it, but the lead designer said give it more time because this design is so different, so it takes some time for the consumers to get used to it, and he was right. The upper material provides protection from debris while still allowing for optimal airflow and breathability. The quick lace system ensures a secure and customized fit for all foot shapes. The unique contour grip also provides outstanding traction and grip for both wet and dry terrain. With its cushioning and support design, the Salomon XT6 is an excellent sneaker for both comfort and performance. My favorite way to style the Salomon XT6 is to embrace the streetwear look. Pair these up with loose-fitting tops and cargo pants to contrast the slim silhouette of these sneakers, or you can dress it up with a peacoat to give you that mix of formal but also casual vibe. The next sneaker is from Beckett Simonon. This is their Reid sneaker and it retails for $169. This is another minimalist leather sneaker, but unlike other minimalist leather sneakers that look like common projects, Beckett Simonon design is a little bit more unique. The upper reminds me of Stan Smith's combined with Nike kill shots. Design on the heel is another feature that makes this sneaker stand out. The zigzag pattern gives it texture while providing a nice contrast from the smooth leather upper. The leather is faux grain with a vachetta lining. Vachetta leather is what luxury brands like Louis Vuitton uses for their bags, so this sneaker does not cheap out on material. To style this sneaker, I would keep a more minimalistic approach. Pair them up with tailored clothing to complement the slim silhouette of the sneaker. Throw on a polo that hugs your biceps just right, and a tailored pair of chinos with no-show socks. Next sneaker is the Hoka Clifton 9. These retails for $145. This is more of a performance sneaker rather than a fashion sneaker, but you can still look good in it with the right outfits. The Clifton 9 is the pinnacle of Hoka sneakers. It's lightweight and very cushioned. These sneakers are a lot less bulky and lighter than the Bondi 8s, so it's easier to style. The improved upper construction with mesh provides breathability, versatile fit, and maximum comfort. The midsole is extremely plush, so expect excellent shock absorption and energy return. The heel stack is 3mm taller than the Clifton 8s, so expect more spring in your step. It's also 6 grams lighter than the Clifton 8s. The heel flares upwards so you can easily slide your foot in and out. My favorite way to style these shoes is to lean towards more of an athleisure aesthetic. So pair these up with sweatpants or joggers. At the top, go with a sweatshirt or a hoodie, but whatever you do, just don't wear your Hokas with jeans or you'll end up looking like a dad who just gave up on life. The next sneaker is the Reebok Club C85 and it retails for $90. Reebok has kept its design the same for almost 40 years now and is still one of their best sellers to this day. This is the only sneaker featured in this video that is made of full grain leather and costs under $100. As the name implies, the Club C85 was designed in the 80s as a tennis shoe, but eventually was picked up for everyday wear because of its comfort. This sneaker has done a lot of hype collabs from brands like Palace, Down, and Dime. Since this is meant for active wear, the lining is made of terry cloth fabric, which is the same material as bath towels, so it's the perfect material to absorb feet sweat. But I'm not a fan of this material because it gets linty fast. My favorite way to style the Club C85, given that these are 80s tennis shoes, I will rock a vintage look. For example, pair these with long athletic socks and trousers with a high break. For the top, throw on a sweatshirt or a button and keep the outfit simple. I would stick with vintage color palettes like earth tones. Next sneaker is the Asics Gel Kayano 14 and it retails for $150. This design is a homage to the 2000s running shoe aesthetic but with modern technology and comfort. These shoes are insanely comfortable and are always recommended by podiatrists if you have foot pain or problems. It has a dual max support system that helps reduce overpronation and promote a more natural stride. This sneaker features Asics signature gel cushioning in the heel and forefoot, which provides excellent shock absorption with each step. The Flight Foam midsole delivers a lightweight cushioning and energy return to make each one of your strides less work. The breathable upper and supportive heel counter makes this an ideal sneaker for athletic wear. The best way to style this sneaker is to fully embrace the Y2K aesthetic. Throw on some jean shorts and plain white socks or rock these with a pair of track pants and sweatshirt for an athletic look. You can also go the streetwear route with some cargo pants and a hoodie. Next sneaker is the Onitsuka Tiger GSL. This is a classic sneaker that blends retro design elements with modern comfort and style. It retails for $100 to $150 depending on where you buy it. There's no logo at the heel tab compared to other models like the Mexico 66 because this sneaker's main focus is minimalism. The material is made from a combination of faux grain cow leather and synthetic leather. The panels are leather but the suede is not real suede. One of my favorite features are the crispy tiger stripes. It gives the sneaker a nice sporty look while giving a pop of color to a mostly all white sneaker. The midsole has an aged cream color for that vintage vibe. There are so many ways you can style this sneaker because of how simple the design is. You can pair them up with loose fit trousers, slit fit jeans, leather jacket, or coat. My favorite way to style these is to opt for a monochromatic outfit and use the tiger stripes as an advantage for that subtle pop of color to stand out. The next sneaker is Vans Old Skool. It retails for $70. Originally introduced in 1977 as Style 36, the Old Skool was one of the first Vans to feature leather panels for improved durability. Over the years, it has evolved to dozens of different colorways and different materials while maintaining the signature Old Skool look. The shoe features a low profile padded collar and sturdy upper that provides support and makes these perfect for skateboarding. My only issue with these sneakers is that the comfort is not very good. The midsole and outsole features hard rubber that is heavy and doesn't provide much cushion or arch support for your feet. But style wise, these sneakers are timeless. Vans Old Skool are so easy to style. You can dress it up with some jeans and a button up, or you can keep it casual with cargo pants and a hoodie or denim jacket. Styling these sneakers are literally foolproof. Last but not least, we have the Adidas Gazelle. It retails for $120. The Gazelle is the very first Adidas sneaker to use a suede upper. Because of the suede upper, breathability in the sneaker is not the best. However, real suede is extremely durable, so these sneakers will last you for years to come. In comparison to the Sambas, these are a step up in terms of quality, and because of that, it is more expensive. It's also softer and fits wider than the Sambas in case you have bigger feet. These sneakers have been around for over 60 years and continue to be one of Adidas' best sellers for a good reason. The Gazelles are so easy to style. They're meant for everyday wear, so you can simply rock a t-shirt and jeans. Or you can keep an athletic aesthetic and pair them up with sweatpants, sweatshirt, or track pants and a track jacket. Let me know in the comments below if I missed out any brands. If you want to see more sneaker videos, click right here to check out which brand makes the best men's leather sneaker, and I'll see you there.